Going on, guys? Brian, are you there?
We're here. What's up, everyone? I forgot to put it on Luke.
I know you did. Okay.
Oh, Lord, we about forgot. Let's go. Good evening, everyone. We were going to let Michael take over the show. How about that? What do y'all
I
think
know
about
you were back there getting some popcorn, getting ready in the bag.
that? No, I was going to test Michael's skills at hosting the show right out of the gate. That's what I was going to test. What do you
Well,
think?
you should have let me know because I it popped up there. I didn't even know what was going on.
Oh, well, we starting early tonight, so we got a lot of people on here. We're gonna give a couple people a few minutes to get in, and then we're gonna start talking about what is gonna be going on. And of course, it's been a hot one here, Michael. You know that?
Yeah. Hey, Daryl, how you doing this evening?
Hello, Daryl. Let's do some shout outs while we're waiting on the room to fill up. And I know we'll get a few people in here in a few minutes, sort of last minute, but we got Mr. Old Pelon in the house, Michael.
Mhm.
513 Diggs is in here with us. Glad to have him in here with us. Connor's Relics and Treasures. Glad to have Connor. Digging Buddies in here with us. Mr. Digging Darrell is here with us tonight, Michael. We got Mr. Chris. Glad to have Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Sniff It Out is in here with us. Golden Dredger is in here with us. Jeremy Duty is in here with us. Mr. Mark Trailer is in here. And right now, that's it, Michael. We got 23 people. So, guys, we got some great and fantastic news that we want to share with you guys tonight. And this was the main gist of the live stream. We are going to be doing our regular live stream on Friday night. And we've got another special live stream coming up, Michael. And it's going to be one that I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. Golden Dredger says it reminds me when Wayne's World, when Wayne got fired on their TV show, and Guard had to open up the show by himself.
Yeah, I look like Garth.
I put Michael on the spot. But anyway, Michael could do it. I know he could do it because that's how Michael is. Michael can roll, and Michael knows a lot of stuff too as well. Mr. Chris Counter. Remember, we had Chris on here the other night. We so appreciate him showing up. There's Mr. Metal Detecting Texas. Matt Johnson's in the house. Glad to have Matt.
It's hot out here too, man.
Yeah, and Matt's been dealing with the hurricane and all that stuff down in Texas, and we hope he's getting settled in and getting everything back to normal. Mr. Danny N is in here. Glad to have Danny, great supporter of the channel as well. There he is, Mr. Stink Ass Cat. Glad to have him. We've missed you for the last couple of lives, but glad to have you in here tonight. So, Michael, let's dive right into what's going on. So, we've had a lot of new products that have been coming out, and a lot of people have been wondering, hey, what is XP up to? So Thursday night at 6 p.m. on here live, you're going to get the opportunity for the first time ever in the United States to hear from XP. And that is something that I'm very thrilled about. XP is going to be on here. We're going to have Mr. Philippe Colin, I think is how you say his last name. And he is the XP business / marketing manager for XP. And I have been sort of prepping him for this. And he is going to come on here, and you guys are going to be able to talk to XP, ask some questions. We're going to do a little interview, and then he's going to take some questions. Again, this is coming live from France. So he's staying up till 12 o'clock in the morning in France.
He's one of the top guys at XP. You got Elaine and Philippe and what's the one other guy? There's about 3 or 4.
There's Benjamin as the other one. So
right.
We've got a few guys that are big over at XP, and it's going to be a great, great show. We're so excited that Philippe has agreed to come on here. They have never done an interview here in the United States. So this will be the first, and I'm so excited that they chose me to do this interview with Philippe. And Philippe's going to come on. He's going to tell you a little bit about XP. He's going to tell you about their future, maybe some of their future plans, maybe if they have some products coming real soon. So bear with him, because again, he can be a little rusty with his English, but he's a super, super nice guy. And he is real excited to be on here for the first time here in the United States and to share that information with you guys. And again, you're going to hear from XP. No one has done this before. No other channel is going to have this. I'm exclusive with XP on this interview. And we are super excited that Philippe is agreeing to do this. So again, it's going to be a good one. Unfortunately, Chris says, Michael, you better wear a suit for this one. I'm not wearing a suit. We're going just as we are. Michael's not going to be joining me on this. It'll just be me and Philippe, but you guys are going to have a lot of chances to ask some questions from XP, maybe get some of your answers, maybe get an insight into what's going on there. And I think you guys are going to be really, really, really pleased with what they are going to share with us on Thursday night. So this is Thursday night, 6 p.m. Mark your calendars. Share with your friends, anybody that's interested in XP products and XP goods. We need to do that. So it'll be Eastern Standard Time on Thursday night at 6 p.m. And that
Brian said my French is not good enough, so I got to sit this one out.
Yeah, yes. So again, Surfside Dan says he's still got company. Glad to have Surfside Dan on here with us. Let's see what else we got. Chris says, yes, it's going to be great. And it will be. It's going to be a good show. So it's going to be really, really nice to get XP showing a little bit of stuff over here in the United States. And we're super excited about Philippe and XP being on here exclusive to our channel, which I'm just thrilled about. But we've got more news. And I'm going to share this too. We are also, well, I guess, Michael, everybody wants to come on here. But anyway, next Friday night, we're going to have Mr. Steve Moore from Garrett Metal Detectors. Again, another exclusive. They're coming on our channel, and they're going to be sharing with you guys what's going on with Garrett, what's going on with the Vortex. Tell you a little bit about the Vortex, what's going on there. So you guys are going to get the opportunity to hear Steve Moore. So all of this is coming straight from the horse's mouth. No more guessing.
That's going to be pretty exciting.
So yeah, we're going to have Garrett on next Friday night. So we're going to have XP on Thursday. We're going to turn around and we're going to have Garrett Metal Detectors next Friday night on here on our Friday Night Live. And then coming up in August, we got another great metal detecting manufacturer, and we are going to have Nocta Metal Detectors coming up in August. We're going to have Delic on here, and you guys are going to be able to talk to Delic and ask Delic some questions as well. So, yes, we've got the top 3 metal detecting manufacturers. We're still missing one, and hopefully that company comes around too. But we've got a great lineup coming for you guys. And this channel has really gone and taken off. Michael's a big part of it. And these companies willing to come on my show and willing to come on here and talk metal detecting with my audience really means a lot to me, and it should mean a lot to you guys as well. So we're definitely putting some stuff together, and we're really excited. Thank you so much, Greeny Meanie. We have really worked hard. So yeah, we're going to have an interview with XP on Thursday night at 6 p.m. Lost Michael for a few minutes. Maybe he'll be back, and I'll put that back up, and it's scrolling across the bottom. So anybody that you know that's an XP user or that wants to know a little bit more about what XP is doing, then it's going to be lit, as my kids like to say. And we're gonna have some great content coming your way.
Well, I know we've already had a question about that small elliptical coil, and they may not, we know that it's more than likely coming. They may not say anything about that just because or they may come out and say that they're going to release it for the first time. We don't really know what he's going to say, but it's going to be exciting news anyway, because he's pretty excited to come on the live stream, right, Brian?
Oh yeah, he was so excited that that I asked him to come on, and they've been waiting for this type of opportunity, and again, it is it's just fantastic, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. And we're looking so forward to the other manufacturers coming on here too, with Nokta and with Garrett coming on here. So that's a pretty big lineup that we're going to have coming exclusively for this audience. And, if you know somebody that's not subscribed to the channel, get them subscribed to the channel, because again, we're going to be bringing y'all all kinds of exclusive content. I know we get on here and we talk metal detecting and talk metal detectors and do all those other things, but it's going to be super nice to have these other manufacturers and companies come on here and share what's going on within their companies, talk a little bit about their products, share with you guys maybe some information that you're not getting anywhere else. And we're super excited to be the channel that those companies have chosen to put that information out there. So it's going to be really, really good. Garrett's going to come on here. Now he may be tight-lipped about some things too, but we're excited that he's willing to come on here and he's going to share with you what he knows. That's it. Philippe, XP is going to come on here. We may not get all of our questions answered, but he's going to come on here and he's going to tell you more about XP. And of course, Delik's pretty open too, and she'll come on here and talk about her new products and the triple score and what's going on with Nokta and so on. So it's going to be, it's going to be interesting. Jerry, I don't know. I don't think they're snobbish. I don't think they caught on to a little bit about what we're doing here. So I think they'll come around.
Yeah, they'll be on the show before long. I think they'll be on there.
Yeah, they're going to follow the lead of these other companies too. And again, that's what makes this great, that we can talk about all these different machines. And I know some of you are loyal to one machine over the other, and that's fine. But we're going to try to hit all of them, and we're going to try to get you some of the information that you're looking for, maybe about the machine that you purchased, or maybe about a machine that you're going to purchase. Now you're going to have that opportunity to hear from these companies direct, and we're excited. And I'm over the moon about it, that they want to be on here and they want to reach out to you guys as well, and give you exactly what's happening with those companies. So and Greedy Meanie says, did you try Fisher? I haven't, but look, I welcome them on here too. Again, and I think I've said this all along throughout all these different live streams. One of the things that is my goal with this channel is to basically try to help everyone with every kind of machine and get to learn that machine and figure out the best way to set it up and run it for all sorts of different types of situations. So that's where we're coming from. We're not here to bash a machine. We're not here to talk bad about any particular company, because they all make great products, if the truth be known, and you can all find stuff with them. So it's just so good just to be able to hear from all the different manufacturers, hear what they have to offer, and then you go out and make your own decision,
Right.
And then learn that machine. If you do purchase one of these machines, learn it to the best of your ability. Tune in here when we talk about specific machines. Watch some other YouTubers who are really knowledgeable with those machines. Definitely read that instruction manual. I know a lot of us don't like to do that, but sometimes it is necessary, and just get familiar with it. But again, I want to be able to have a conversation about all these different machines. And this just sort of proves where this channel was heading all along, was to try to show all these different machines and to be able to give you guys some ideas about what are some of the things that these machines have to offer, as well as what these companies have to offer, whether it be in the future, whether it be a current product, whatever it may be. And we're really excited about being able to do that. And of course, you know, as far as metal detecting goes, my first love is history. I mean, that's always going to be the first thing, then the metal detecting part, and then the metal detectors, and then hanging out with you guys. This is fun to Michael and I to come on here and have a great conversation about any type of machine, and to be able to bring you guys information that you can take out and use in the field if you need it. And that's what we want this channel to be. That's our mission. That's our statement, you know, is to offer y'all the best information for getting out there and using some of these machines to the best of your ability, and hopefully learn a little bit of information along the way. And these manufacturers coming on here is just solidifies that point that I've been trying to stress over the last year. So we're real excited about this. And Michael is going to be on with me for the Garrett one, and probably the Nocta one too. So we're going to have Michael will be with me on those two. Michael's got church, I believe, on Thursday night too. So right. we're not going to interfere with church. But this is going to be great. Think about some of the things that you guys want to ask. And I'm not saying Philippe's going to answer every question that you ask, and he might be real vague about some things, because there's some things he just can't talk about. But there will be things that he will be able to talk about. And you're going to get an insight into XP like you've never had before, with Philippe coming on here and being able to discuss and sort of give you guys an idea. So again, it's going to be a great show. We're still going to do our Friday night live stream as normal. So we'll have that coming up on Friday night. And then we'll turn around the next Friday night, and we're going to have Mr. Steve Moore from Garrett on here. And he'll go through and tell us a lot about Garrett and the Vortex and what's going on there and what we can expect. Might even have some announcements to make. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited about all these guests on here. You know, it's one thing to hear, you know, about these machines from different YouTubers, but to hear it from the actual company, you know, what's going on. It's pretty exciting.
It is. And again, I'm just super excited that they're choosing us. And we are we're just really blessed that they are choosing us to be the vehicle to get some information out there about their products and about their machines, and to be answering questions from you guys. So that's what's going to be so awesome about it. And I know, like I said, Michael and I are really ecstatic about it. And you guys are going to be the benefit of all of this. So it's going to be a great time. Before we and we're not leaving just yet, but do any of you guys got something specific that you would like to have answered on Thursday? So that's my main gist of the video tonight, or the live stream tonight. Is there something specific? I know a lot of you want to know if there's a coil coming out, and that's going to be brought up. And I'm sure Philippe is going to address that. But there's something else that you guys want to know about as far as what XP might have coming in the future. If it's a Deus 2 question, if it's about the Extreme, if it's about the pinpointer, those are things that I can actually sort of shoot over to him, and he'll decide whether he wants to really dive into that. And I did bring up the earbuds with him, so we'll see if he answers that. Greeny Meanie says, any chance of a color screen in the future? Again, that's something that I brought up with him. I asked him about the XY screen in particular, what they might could do with the XY screen. So we'll see how he approaches that. Yes, I asked him the same thing about the updates. So we'll see if we can get a response out of that. Digging Buddy says small coil, maybe wireless bone conduction. And I did ask him about, are there going to be any different headphone variations? Do they have anything coming out with that? So that's a question too that I've already posed to them. Doug Atkins says, will they ever secure the remote on the Deus 2? I can ask him. I haven't asked him that one now. But hey, if you want one of those secure remotes, my man, Dirt Devil Detecting is on here. And guys, all you got to do is get one of these little bad boys.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about that at all, because Dirt Devil Detecting will lock you in. And he does it for a very reasonable price. So you can email him, dirtdevildetecting@gmail.com. And he just popped on here, and he can get you hooked up. And I tell you, I love my remote holder there, and it holds it down very secure. So again, it will be very good. Digging Buddy says, how about, he says, I want to put the signal to project on his glasses. I guess he wants sort of like that, what they have on the trucks and the cars, where it shows up in the windshield. Yeah, what do they call driver? What do they call that? There's a name for it. Driver something.
I'm not sure, but I know what you're talking about.
Right. Glad to have you on here, Lance. We appreciate you. Don't forget, Lance, that we're having XP on here on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. So make sure you're available for that. Maybe you'll hear something that you might get real excited about. Doug Atkins says, mine is secure, but it just seems for what we pay for Deus 2, that should be done by the factory. Right. Well, again, I don't know whether he'll answer that, but he might. Belle says that she loves her RC lot from Dirt Devil. There you go. And it's a good one. I swear it is. Heads up display. That's what it's called. So you get that heads up display on some glasses, that would be pretty cool. It really would be, but then you'd be blinded by the numbers and stuff on the thing, right?
Right.
I don't know. So Aaron Solomon says heads up display. But a lot of the things that you guys have put up here are questions that I've already proposed to him. And we'll see what he does with that, whether he answers it or not. And again, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But that was the main thing that I wanted to announce, that we are going to have a couple of different manufacturers coming on here. We're going to have XP on Thursday. We're going to have Garrett next Friday night. We'll have them. And then we're going to have Nocta probably either the second or third weekend in August. So you can look for Delic coming on here with us and joining the show. And that should be a great show as well for all you guys that are Nocta users or have a Nocta machine. Then that's going to be an awesome show to have her on here as well. Michael, anything you want to add real quick?
Well, we're talking about the colored screen on the remote, and that, that's pretty interesting. And I think they may do that. And I've thought about this too, kind of the way things are going. What if they could just sell you that remote and you could keep your coils and your shaft, and you could have a new updated color remote to go on that? But I mean, that is a good, it's just something to think about. But, we could, I'm going to say that would probably be down the road, maybe on the Deus 3, because I don't know that they can update to a colored screen on what they have.
I don't know if they could or not, but it would be nice for them to maybe see about changing the XY screen, maybe making it with some sort of different layout, sort of like what we've seen, like with the new Garrett machine, the Vortex. Could they make a graph that goes across that screen? Could that be updated in that format? That would be.
That could be on the way. We don't really know at this point. They could have another option for that.
Well, I think whatever they're working on, I think it's going to be something that we're all going to be really, really happy with. And this interview on Thursday night, maybe we'll get some of those questions answered. We may not get all the questions answered that we want, but we may get some of those questions answered. And it may give all of us something to look forward to coming up in the future. And I think that would be, I think if people hear that kind of stuff, I think that's going to be something for all of us to get excited about. And I've just noticed, and you and I talked about this off camera, but I've just noticed I'm just not seeing as many XP videos up. You know, I've been putting up some, you know, I've put up like 3 in the last month, but we're not seeing a lot of XP videos right now. And you know, I'm real curious as to why people think that is. But anyway, Snip It Out says a larger screen. Yeah, you know, that would be nice. You know, if they've got a new remote, you know, could they release another remote and you still be able to keep the coils in the shaft? I don't know. I mean, that's
I agree with that. That's what I'd like to see too, a bigger screen, because it's you know, once you've had that bigger screen, it's hard to go back to the smaller one. It looks, you know, kind of like a TV.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Yeah.
But you know, like we said earlier, I think a software update definitely is in order.
Right.
I'm also going to ask them about the Extreme Hunter. There were a few of you that were interested. Are they going to do any updates for the Extreme Hunter? And that was one of the questions that I posed to him. And we'll see if he answers it or if he just sort of dances around it. We'll see. But we're going to try to get as much of these things answered for you guys. And you're going to hear straight from them. So it's not coming from anybody else. You know, that was one other thing I was going to ask him was about the discrimination. You know, what does he think is the ideal discrimination? We've talked about that a lot. We see people running it really high. We see people running it really low. You know, what does he think is the ideal discrimination? So that will be something that we can get into. But of course, he's only going to be on here for an hour, so it's going to be hard to cram all of those things into an hour. But we can definitely go and try to do that. Golden Dredger says, I hope these other companies can bring the new machines at a better price point like Nokta has done for us. If XP can bring a new Deus with a great price, man, they will have a winner. And, you know, I don't know whether they're going to venture down into the lower end market. I just don't know. I mean, that's something too that, you know, you guys can ask him, you know, are they going to have a lower tier machine? They're probably going to tell you, hey, we still have the ORX. We've still got the regular Deus, the Deus 1. And those machines are
WS6 Master.
Yeah, they got the WS6 Master, the WS6 Master conversion kit. So they do have some things out there at lower price points, but, you know, are they going to have a dedicated lower price point machine built sort of on the same platform as the Deus 2? And that's something that, you know, I don't know. I have no idea. But again, that is something that you guys can ask. You know, maybe he answers it, maybe he don't. But he'll tell you, hey, I can talk about that, or hey, I can't talk about that. And so that'll probably be the answer.
Right.
Golden Dredger says, not really a lower tier, but a top of the line unit at a better price. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know what they've got in the works. So that would be, you know, that will be up to Philippe whether he answers that. But again, this will be the first time that they've done an interview here in the United States. And they've chosen me to be the vehicle for that interview. So again, it's going to be interesting to say the least. And again, I will tell you guys, if you come on here, he's pretty good at his English, but he sometimes it is broken a little bit. So bear with him, be patient with him, be respectful naturally, and just listen to what he's telling you. But he'll definitely try to do his best and try to give you some of the answers that you're looking for. And I think it's going to be great that he's coming on here. Biker Chick Lee says, would love for XP to have a rep in the U.S. we can talk to if we need anything. Well, and again, that's another one of the questions. How much, you know, is XP going to be more committed to the U.S. in some cases? And that's something too that I think he's going to want to at least talk about. And so we're gonna try to get a little bit of information out of him. I don't know how much, but we're going to try our best to get something out of him and see what he's willing to share. You know, it may be surprised. We may all be surprised. He may be willing to share a lot, and I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't know how that's going to play out. But I have talked to this gentleman. I've talked to Philippe really since last year. So I do have a relationship with him, and I've worked with him, talked with him on the phone. He's been very generous to me and understands where I'm coming from in a lot of different situations. And I'm just thrilled that he's willing to come on here and do this, because again, he hasn't done that with anybody else. And he's choosing me to be that vehicle for them to sort of share what's going on at XP. So that's really good. Yes, we'll see. We'll see how much. Yes, Brun Freddy says, yeah, keen to see how it goes. Should do well. He will. He'll be good. He really will be. And we may get Gary back on here too again sometime in the near future. See about having him come back on. And I really enjoyed my interview with him. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out. It's still on the channel. Gary Blackwell was on here, and was just an awesome guy to talk to, and just a lot of super information. Glad to have you on here, David. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Dig and Daryl. We're looking forward to it too. And thank you, Bills. I appreciate that so much. Michael, is there anything, because you're not going to be on here, but is there anything you want me to ask him in particular?
I think everybody's brought up pretty much what we had questions on: updates, new products. What are they looking to go in the future?
Right.
We talked about color screens and different things like that. I mean, I'm sure they won't share everything like that, but they're a pretty innovative company, and I'm sure they got something down the road, that's going to be great.
Yeah, and again, just for them to be willing to come on a live stream and be able to take these questions says a lot about what they're trying to do. And we're just super excited that they're choosing us.
There's one right there, Brian. Shirts in the USA.
Yeah, shirts in the USA, right? So I don't know that they've got those Dance 2 shirts on their Amazon store. Have you ever looked?
I have not, but I mean, I think I did when they first started it, but I hadn't looked lately. So
right, and we might do some giveaways on Thursday too. And you guys have a good showing. Who knows what Philippe might do? So get your buddies, grab as many of your friends, come and watch this live stream at 6 p.m. on Thursday night. And who knows what XP might send to me to give away for you guys. So again, that's another reason why you might want to come and watch this live stream. And they're going to be willing to come back on if they have a good experience too. So that's another thing to keep in mind is as we go forward with this, make it enjoyable, make it pleasant for them. And they're probably going to treat us right. And they've always treated me right. And, who knows? They may give us a metal detector to give away on here, or they may give us some pinpointers, or they may give us, they've already given me a bunch of shirts and hats and those types of things, but maybe they'll go even a step further with some other products that we might be able to do some sort of giveaway on here. And that would be something nice for all of you. So so definitely share this. Get this information out. I'll be posting the link for the live stream either tonight or first thing tomorrow. So once you see that come up, start sharing that thing all over the place. Let's get a full house for XP. Let's let them know, hey, we're here in the United States. We want to hear more from XP. Do those types of things, and I think those things are going to pay off for all of us here in the United States, that they know that this is the kind of audience they have. Some audience that really loves their product, loves the machine, and wants to know more about it. And I think if they see that, I think that's going to be another reason why we might be able to get them to come on here a little more often and share some information and get some information that a lot of other places aren't able to get. So there you go. Yes, Greeny Meanie says they have been good to us. They sure have. XP Nomad type thing would be dope too. Well, and that's something that they have talked about in the past. So I wouldn't rule anything that out. So yes, keen for Thursday. I'll set my time zone difference. It might be, you'll be the next day though, Brun Free. You're in Australia. What time is it there right now? I'm curious. Maybe she'll tell me in a few minutes. Yes, it's all right, Gary. We appreciate you being on here. We're just talking about, we're going to have XP on here on Thursday night, first ever U.S. interview. So it's going to be a
6
good
o'clock.
6 p.m. on Thursday. So
Eastern time.
You're going to want to be here for this. And again, they've never done this before, and they're using me as that vehicle to sort of test the waters and get involved in some of these live streams. So yes, it's going to be good. Thank you, Gary. We appreciate that. Thank you, Greeny Meanie. I appreciate you so much.
She said it's 8 a.m. in Oz.
8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. the next day.
Right.
That's crazy. That is real crazy. So, yeah, we're going to have them on. And if you're just now joining us too, yes, it's Wednesday. She's a day ahead. If you're just now joining us, again, XP will be on here Thursday night at 6 o'clock for a live stream. So set your clocks, share with your friends. Let's pack the house for XP, and let's show them how much we really love their product and love what they're doing. And let's see if we can find out some things from XP. The second thing is we will have our regular live stream on Friday night. So don't forget about that. Join us for that, 7:30 on Friday night. Next Friday night, we're going to have a special live stream, and we're going to have Mr. Steve Moore from Garrett Metal Detectors, and he's going to be on here with us, and you're going to be able to ask questions, and he's going to share with us a lot of information about the Vortex. So that's going to be coming next Friday night. And then coming up in August, we're going to have Nocta. We're going to have Delic on here, and Delic is going to be sharing some information with us as well. Talk about Nocta products, the triple score, all of those things. So we've got a full lineup coming for you guys over the next month. So be prepared, get ready. Again, a lot of this is exclusive to this channel, and we're just very fortunate that we're going to be able to bring this stuff to you guys. So it's going to be very, very, very nice. Very nice. He says, have a great night, Wayne and Garth. Yeah. No, Meryl will not be on with us. It's just going to be me and Philippe, and Philippe has chosen me, so I'm excited about that. And Philippe wants to share this information through us. And we're real excited about him being willing to come on here and join us live from France. It's going to be 12 a.m. in the morning, and he's willing to get on here to share this information. So yeah, it's going to be this next month is going to be, it's going to be pretty good. It really is.
It is.
Yeah. Stack Silver says, looking forward to XP on Thursday. Should be interesting. Was wondering about Meryl as well. Yeah, I can't answer anything about Meryl, but Philippe and XP is going to come on with me on this live stream on Thursday night. So we're real excited to have him coming on here with us and sharing that information. It's going to be great. Brun Free says it just gets better and better. We appreciate that. All right, Michael, anything else you want to add? We're going to get out of here, as I know it's Thursday night, or not Thursday night. This is Tuesday night, and a lot of people, this was a pop-up live stream. So anything else you want to add before we sign out of here?
Yeah, just come on Thursday, guys, and check it out. And I'm going to be listening to it probably. I wish I could be on there, but it's going to be a great interview, and we got some great guests coming in the weeks to come. So,
oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, and I've got content coming too now. I've got some hunts that I've been holding back on, so I'm gonna be sharing. I'm gonna go on a couple of more hunts. I start back school next week, by the way, guys. So, but I'm still gonna get out as much as I can, and we're gonna be bringing you some hunts, some videos. Might even show some machines and do some breakdowns of some features and settings on some of the newer machines, and talk a little bit about some of that stuff. So I'm still going to be doing all of that, as well as doing the live stream. So we got a lot of stuff coming in the near future. So stay tuned. Again, the best is yet to come. the ending of this year is going to be a good one for us, and I'm super excited about these manufacturers coming on here and sharing their information. Greeny Meanie says, make sure to put up notify me video. I will. And guys, you can hit that notification button too to get notified when we go live or when we post a video. And you can do that, and you can definitely get notified when we put up any videos or put up a live stream or whatever. You can definitely get hooked up on that too. Gary says, what about the Versa? Yes, it's coming. You're exactly right. They haven't released it yet, I don't believe, Gary. Have you seen it yet? You might have. So, but anyway, yeah, the Versa 4.7 update's coming. I'm really interested in that too, to see how much improvement it made and whether it's going to speed up that machine a little bit. That's the only thing I've had a gripe with that machine was the speed of it. It's a little bit laggy in some cases, but hopefully they'll get that up.
He said yes.
He says yes. So did I miss that today, Michael?
Maybe you did.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen that. Well, I've been too focused on all this other stuff, so I'll miss stuff occasionally. So just like I missed the start of the video today, I left poor Michael standing there just wondering where I was.
You know what he's doing the rest of the evening. Then if it's out, he'll be updating.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that update on that Versa. So yeah, he says it's out on Rudis. Okay, well we got to do that. I hadn't updated in a while, Michael. I don't know if I can. I got to look back and remember how to update. So, but we'll get that done too, Gary. So hopefully we'll have a video coming with the new update maybe in the next couple of days too, showing everyone what I'm seeing out of the Versa for my European audience, because most of our American audience, they can't get the Versa, unfortunately. So anyway, we will try to get that downloaded and shown as soon as possible. Okay, Michael, anything else?
I think that covers it.
So, guys, go ahead, Michael.
Aggie said, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. She said, I noticed tonight YouTube unsubscribed me.
What?
So,
yeah, that's crazy.
Check your subscriptions to the channel, guys.
Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss this. And again, one more time, share the link once I put it up. Share with your friends. Anybody that's got an XP metal detector, they're going to want to see this live stream coming up at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. And I'm excited about it. Michael's excited about it. Hopefully you guys are excited about it. And let's come on here and let's pack the house and let's show XP, hey, this American audience wants to hear from you guys. And I think that will be good. Yes, we're still here, Matt. We're still talking. So Brumfree says, take care all. Keep swinging, dig deep, low and slow. Bye from Ozland. Thank you for being on here, Brumfree. She came here all the way from Australia. Yeah. So we're always super excited to have her on here with us. So we appreciate her. All right, Michael. Well, I think that's going to do it. I got to go eat some supper.
Yeah. It's about time, isn't it?
It's about time. So we'll see all of you guys on Thursday night, 6 p.m. And if you're not here, then you can catch the replay. But love to have you guys here for the whole full live experience. So we'll have that going on Thursday night. And again, Friday night, 7:30, regular live stream. Michael and I will be here with you guys. So we're going to go back to back Thursday and Friday. And then next Friday night, don't forget, Mr. Steve Moore from Garrett Metal Detectors will be with us on our regular live stream on Friday night. Should be a great show. Can't wait to hear all the information about the Vortex. And we're going to have him on here as well. And then coming up in August, once again, we're going to have Nocta Metal Detectors is coming on here. And they're going to be talking all things Nocta, Triple Score, Legend, and maybe some things coming out in the future. Maybe Delic will share some of that information with us as well. So see you guys on Thursday night, 6 o'clock. Make sure you set your notifications. Make sure you show up. Let's pack this house and let's show XP that the U.S. audience is out here and we want to hear from them. So that'll be good. So see you guys on Thursday. Michael, thanks for being on here tonight. Appreciate you, buddy, as always.
No problem. Enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun hanging out. So
yeah.
Again, we appreciate y'all. Take care. Get out there, find some great and amazing things. And as always, we'll see you guys on our next adventure. See you guys and catch y'all really soon. Take care and happy detecting.
Good night, guys.
Good night.